All right, good morning. We are in beautiful southern Missouri in the Current River National Scenic Riverway, and we are going to go on a float trip today. We're going to just slow down and spend a little bit of time in nature and learn how to canoe. I mean, I've been canoeing lots of times, but we're going to get some instructions, and Adele's going to practice with canoeing, and we are going to go on an 11-mile float trip in this beautiful river down here. Let me show you this. Look at this beautiful river here. This is the Current River. Water is so clear. Beautiful cliffs, rock cliffs on the edges. Should see some nice wildlife along the river. So let's do some canoeing. We're gonna check out this river. It's been about 4 years since I've been on a float trip. So it's time. It's definitely time. Adele can barely even remember the last one. So looking forward to it today. It's supposed to be pretty warm. Hopefully we can get in the water and do a little swimming also. Cool off. Alright, we are getting ready to get in the canoes here and kayaks, and we're going to go through a little bit of instructions because Adele is going to be in a canoe and be paddling and stuff. So we're going to go through a little bit of instructions on how to paddle a canoe. Alright, so we're going to go through our basic paddling tips. What is it? Paddling?
How to size your paddle.
How to size your paddle. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, ideally you want it under your chin, a couple of inches, the length of the paddle. This one's a little short for me, and this one's just about right. But for you, that one's just a little long, but that's all we have. And then there's your paddle strokes, or your basic J stroke if you're in the back. So you give it a little bit of a kick when you finish your stroke. Now when you're in the front, or just the motor, so you just paddle on either side, you kind of set the pace. But the person in the rear will give it a little kick to keep the canoe straight. And then there's a sweep, which is a big wide sweep. It causes the bow of the boat to go the opposite direction of your sweep. And then there's the feather, or side stroke, to pull your canoe straight sideways, and you feather it in the water and just kind of pull the water towards the canoe, or you can do it away from the canoe as well too if you want to lever it against the gunnel. And this is the gunnel of your canoe right here, and that's the bow and that's the stern. And do you know how you tell the difference between port and starboard?
Yeah.
When you ask which side, somebody says it's down the hall. Which side is it on? Which side do you say first? Left or right? Most people say, is it on the left side or the right side? You usually say left. So that's how you remember your port and starboard. Port's always on the left, starboard's on the right.
Port and left both have 4 letters.
But you got to count there, so this way you can.
All the way to 4.
Yeah. Okay, they get in the canoe. To keep it stable. And you don't want to get in the canoe while it's on rocks, because you can damage it. So one person will stand here, and the other person will walk in the center and go to the stern. In the canoe, I'll stabilize it, and then you step along the center line, kind of hold onto the gunnels so it doesn't tip on you, and move forward to the bow. Very good. Okay, you ready to shove off? Hang on.
I'm all by myself. That's okay, this is awesome. All right, Adel's having instructions. She is in the steering position there. She's having professional instructions, aka my dad. Look at her go. Got some other campers up here, camping right on the gravel bar. And up here on the left, we are going to go into this little alcove, and it is an awesome spring called Blue Springs. I forget how many millions of gallons of water comes out of it every day. I think it's like 80 or 90 million gallons, and yes, it is very blue, so we are going to go in there and I'll show you that. Alright, we're going to see if Adel can, we're going to try to dock here so we can show you the Blue Spring. The current is pushing them out, so we're trying to get back up here so we can dock and go in for a little walk.
Yes, there's a lot of tricky stuff like that. That's a lot of water.
Did you guys trade in?
No, I just...
Alright, here's a little bit of information. Blue Spring, the 8th largest spring in Missouri. The deepest blue color. Oh, 87 million gallons. So I was pretty close. I knew it was somewhere between the 80 and 90 million gallons. Unbelievable. I've actually been here and videotaped this, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago when I first started YouTube, and probably wasn't very good quality. So hopefully this will be a little bit better so you can see the amount of water and color that this spring has. Alright, we're starting to see the flow. We're almost up here. You can see all the watercress and stuff in the water. Look at this. Coming right out of this big rock bluff. Look at the beautiful blue color. It's not quite as obvious because of the shadow right now. You can see all of the bright green watercress. Here's a little scenic overlook. And you can see how clear this water is. And the color. Let me get in out of the sun here. Get the shadow off. Look at this color. Is that not unreal or what? And then this huge rock bluff. They're not even sure. So I think it's about 300 feet, but they don't even know. The divers can't ever reach the bottom. It's a giant cave. It goes way down underneath this bluff.
You can't go that deep with conventional gear.
Yeah, you can't go that deep anyway, but they don't know how deep it is.
And you shouldn't even run into problems with it.
All right, let's get back to our canoe trip. I think we've only gone like a mile. Oh, there, look at a snake in the water. Can you see? Oh, it's hard for me to see it. There it is. It looks like it's a non-poisonous snake, though. The small head and the eyes. It looks like it's a northern water snake, but we do have lots of poisonous snakes that look similar, but their head and their eyes would be a lot different. Let's see if he comes out. I guess it is 92 degrees out here. The water is nice, but it's pretty warm out here in the sun. Beautiful day, though. It's not super clear skies, but overall pretty clear. So that's contributing to our heat.
See how Matthew's leaning his canoe? It's like a bicycle. Some woman got arrested. Saw on Drudge Report.
Oh, we got some really deep water here. These big bluffs on the side of the river. Let's see where everybody else is at. Super deep here. Anytime it's by these big bluffs, it's always really deep as it makes like a turn. Awesome. So quiet and peaceful. It's always best to come during the week when it's really quiet. Is it a bald eagle? That's hard to tell. right, we are coming to an end of this 11-mile journey on this beautiful river, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.